Welcome back, gang, to my Grandia low level, no money, initial equipment only challenge. Let's check out this suspicious head. He has a radiant arse. Well, I guess we've conducted our own test, and it is real. I love the attention to detail, like the skull and internal organs inside the giant statue head. You know, they could have just put like a generic, bland rock texture inside, but they made something unique, and I think that's really cool. So the guys that made this game, Game Arts, they made the Luna series of JRPG games, which I have never played. I've been told they're very good, and music also composed by Noriyuki Iwade, if that's something that interests you. So definitely something I'll be looking into. Maybe I'll do a blind run of those games. Oh yeah, I remember this place. And again. So you're going to hear that horrible sound. The more prevalent that sound is, the more likely it is to open that door. Yeah, this is a different door indeed. I ain't done in this place. This is the right way. I want to go find more items first. I think there's more items to be found. Yeah, this is different. Or is this literally the only two routes? I'm sorry, guys. Why didn't I go back where I came from? Because I know that this place will take me straight to the end. Or the quote-unquote end. End of the game. We're done now. Well, that ain't creepy. First, oh yeah, that's right. You can't go check over there.
Welcome, he who holds the Spirit Stone.
Eek! What was that?
Welcome, he who holds the Spirit Stone, symbol of the promise between the humans and the spirits.
Who are you?
I am Liete of Alent. I have lived through and inherited the history of Angelou.
What? What's going on?
Ah! We're gonna fall!
Don't be scared. This is the land you live in when seen from the height of the stars. Come, please tell me. What were you seeking when you opened the door?
Gee, you're, sort of putting me on the spot. Hey, how did you know that I have a spirit stone?
All power is born from the light of the Spirit Stone. Without it, the door of Angelou does not open.
But Angelou is just a mythical world.
It is no myth. The stone that you hold is the ancient symbol of the promise between the humans and spirits. Look.
Man, I love this
A
game.
world created by an eternal promise. Between the light of the spirits and the wings of the Icarians. This is the world of Angelou. The light of the Icarians and the grace of the spirits will not wane, lest all of the stars sparkling in the sky turn to embers. Ever since receiving the blessing of the spirits, the people unyoked themselves of the original restrictions and began to walk along the path of evolution. The light of the Icarians and that of the Spirit Stones are the symbols of peace in this world.
Yeah, I think it's implied that she's like a hologram. And what they said about fair maidens that live for an eternity. Just the world building in this game, the story is just so good, man. One thing I like about this game and its story is that it doesn't hinge too much on prophecy. A lot of older fantasy games go on prophecy and there is someone foretold to come and bring about the destruction or the reunification of the world, something like that, but this is just based on, like, that's still kind of the story, but it's not prophesized, it's just, as I said before, it's just the thing to do, it's the right thing. And whilst generally a goof and kind of irritating, I just love Justin's spirit. His just gung-ho attitude, always willing to just go for it, man. What you might call uninhibited. Oh dear. We haven't even leveled yet. Sue just called him Justin. Yep, teaching him the lesson of responsibility. Now, there's no way he would know about that. Probably wouldn't know about that. Yeah. It would have been nice to see Justin draw his sword and goad Mullen into coming towards him a little bit, but still. See you later, guys! Alright, let's get out of this hellhole. There definitely won't be a boss waiting for us at the end. Enjoy the sick battle music, guys. It's a rock bird. So we got V slash, SP, read MP, but actually it's not because we got MP for these as well. Yeah. So when characters have sparks around like that, their abilities can be cancelled, just like how if we see an enemy targeting someone and it has sparks around it, we can use a critical to try and cancel that move. It doesn't always cancel it, but you have a higher chance to, and it's a similar sort of thing. Now I believe if you defend, it actually, it's like skipping a turn really, but we'll go for just the Rara will be very useful. We don't want to use our items because obviously we have a limited amount of those. So what I will do is avoid using these abilities because Rara we're only going to get one of those off. So let's just go for a combo, shall we? Now, we could try and go for the crit, but the chances are once the Rockbird gets to its the end of there, it's going to hit everyone. So I'm going to defend because that is an instant move, which is nice. Oh, and it didn't hit her anyway. Nice. So yeah, you saw defend there. Justin just shot straight back up to the act point. Don't have any more of those. So it's going to go for the crit, the normal combo. And if you get it right, you can have it so that your characters are stalling the enemies. So you have one character that will freeze there. So you saw how far back that threw the enemy in the turn order. And we can keep doing stuff like that, but it's not too viable, really. So we'll go for a defend here, just see how long that'll take Justin, see if he shoots back up. Oh, not quite. Yeah, so that was a counter. So that was when two characters are about to attack each other. Whoever gets to go first gets the counter attack, and it means that you deal a little bit of additional damage. And I'm not sure if it cancels the move or not. I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. That's good. But yeah, that's the one risk of going for a crit, is that it does take longer to do. Yeah, so we got the cancel there, perfect. Yeah, some enemies, even before they get to the com point, they will start charging an attack anyway. And it looks like we stopped that move as well. Wow, he is really hounding Sue, isn't he? The AI in this game isn't bad, to be fair. It does make fairly justified decisions. Can I run away from this fight? Pretty sure I can't. I'm not going to bother trying it. Although, to be fair, it'll probably be alright. No, I wanted to look. Yeah, so you can see at the top it says Justin, so that means that's who it's targeting, and it's Fire Orb. I don't know how much defending will help with a magic attack, which I assume it's magic anyway. Oh dear! Ooh. Okay, things just got a bit more interesting. Oh, is this going to cancel his move? Come on, Justin. Oh! Well, that was the first boss of the game, and we got worryingly close to a party wipe. But now Sue won't gain any XP, so she won't level up. And Justin didn't even level up. Wow. Sheesh. That was sketchy. I didn't realise that move hit everyone. That's the thing. If so it said when I looked, it said only Justin. It'll only tell you that it's targeting one character, so you need to have that information to hand and know whether or not it will, you know, damage other people. Some of the most fun and exciting things you can do are the unexpected. Now, something I wasn't really paying attention to was... Did Justin's... sword level increase. Oh, he's got a wooden pole. Oh, he's got a mace. Oh, so that means his health's going to increase when that increases. That is preferable, in my opinion. Huh. Interesting. And yeah, bow is... It shows you somewhere... Where is it? It's not on the equip menu, is it? No. There you go, so... Yeah, for Justin, it'll increase 2 HP points and 1 vitality point, which is, you know, just vitality. And the sword was strength and wit, and then the axe is HP and strength, which is probably the most desirable. But, what skills are we going to be able to get? Oh, but we had V-Slash, and it was my understanding you could only use the ability of... Like, that's a prerequisite level of the weapon skill. But it was my understanding that you need to use that specific weapon as well. Maybe I'm just wrong. Obviously I'm just wrong, because I was using V-Slash. Cool. The more you know. Well, let's get out of here. You're not a robot, dude. You gotta make clutch decisions sometimes. Alright then, Sue. Whew. That was more intense than I would have liked. Let's scoot on back down to the port town of Palm. Yeah, so you don't have to take the entire route back, which is nice. I agree. Let's go have some dinner. That's not the place. This is the place. She was a pirate after all. Again, I save at every given interval. That's going to be a problem because we've only got 2 more... no, sorry, we've got 7 more save points left. I want to eat dinner. Please. Scientific research. Although, even though it was spelt phonetically, it pretty much sounds identical to the way you would say scientific research. Yeah, like... Yeah, whatever. Wow, that just... Nice. Justin, you fool! He apologized, to be fair. Just walking into a 12-year-old boy's bedroom like that? You have no idea what you're going to get yourself into. Let's stash some things. Don't need my shin shoes and maroon rings or my old armors or my baton. Yeah, also it doesn't, like, have different windows for different characters. It just slowly fades into the next, which is not great. Get rid of the rock axe as well. It's definitely going to be a good idea to put that resurrection potion on Justin. That way she can heal up. Oh, yeah. Cool, there we are. So it's with us, just not with us. Well, next episode we go to the port and find out how we can get to the continent of Alencia.